Okay, so we got Bullwinkle here. He's at Mohican State Park in Ohio, and we got Dave, my buddy, who decided to try another one after our Burr Oak. I don't know if you call it a hike or a debacle, but so we're doing a little shorter one this time. We're going to the primitive sites up at Mohican State Park. One of the things that we found out is that this particular camp, or this particular park, made all of the primitive camping sites within about a mile or so of a parking spot. And then that way, people don't have to walk so far, so they can do a test run of equipment and things like that. So that's kind of nice, especially for us older guys. And so we're gonna head to campsite 10. We can come up to campsite 9 too, but we've heard 10 is really, really nice. And I've seen it on pictures of it online, so that's what we're gonna try to do here. So Rachel's mom is what is she, an ornithologist kind of like? Naturalist. Or naturalist, and she works with birds. So Rachel actually knows how to do barred owls because her mom's been working with them a lot of years. So we heard one and she's trying to call it in. There he was. He talked back to him. I don't know if you could hear that on the microphone there, but that is pretty sweet. We definitely have one talking to us. He's across the gorge, I think.
Yeah, I would say so.
We also think we might have heard some coyotes, but they kind of stopped.
This little thing. This thing. What is that?
We've got a coon.
He comes down from his hind legs, and we'll know he's the same group that
Yeah.
got my...
Where'd he go?
He's up on the limb.
I know, but I can't see him.
Oh, he's right on top of our food.
There he is.
Yep.
Okay, so this coon is going to climb down and try to get our food bags that we hung.
He's trying to figure out if he can reach him.
Yeah.
He gets up there, I'm going to start running at him like a boogaloo.
Yeah, it's good to see he's so afraid of us, isn't it?
Holy moly.
Well, he says, I don't know if I can get that.
Right, turn around, sucker. Oh yeah, that's that fat one.
Well, good morning. I think it's a beautiful morning here at Mohican State Forest. We're at Site 10, and we didn't build a fire this morning. We're just having some mountain house breakfasts, and Dave had some oatmeal, and he's going to make a conference call here after a little bit. So even when you're out in the wilderness, as long as you got cell service, you can still do your thing, you know?
Do business.
That's right. So that's kind of neat. If you'd ever told us that we could do that when we were growing up, we would have said, wow, that's like magic. And that's what happens. We live in a lifetime where magic becomes reality in about 20 years.
Like
so
Star Trek stuff.
yeah, so it's pretty cool. So we've had pileated woodpeckers, and last night we had raccoons. I tried to get a couple pictures. I got a video. It's not very good, but I think I got enough so you can at least see them. Man, they're just like unstoppable. They just come right up to the campground. They come right up next to you, you know, and you've got to beat them off. So it was kind of interesting. And they were here all night. So I left my trash bag down on the ground, so they messed around with that instead of messing with our bag, I think. So, but well, we had 2 of them that were really eyeing our bag. So
they wanted it bad.
Yeah. So anyway, so we're just taking our time this morning. Again, that's the nice thing about doing like a one night. You can just kind of sleep in if you want. We had we met a new trail friend. Her name was Rebecca, and she's a Rachel. Yes, Rachel. And she's a orchestra teacher from Central Ohio. So that was kind of neat. And so we swapped some teaching stories around the campfire last night. And so she'll be in the video here someplace, and we'll try to make her happy. Really appreciate you coming by and kind of sharing the fire with us last night. And it was good. I hope you slept well. And she got out of here this morning a lot earlier than we did, so she's on her way. She's hoping in a couple of years to do the AT trail, and maybe not a through, but at least part of it. So she's off hiking. I don't know if we'll go off hiking or not. We'll hike at least to the car, and then we'll decide after that. We definitely are going to hike to Dutchman today and try to hit that for our obligatory fast food meal. It'll be a little slower meal. Right. So I was still in my hammock this morning when Rachel left, and Dave said, I said, "Goodbye, Rebecca." So Rachel, if you're watching this, I am so sorry. I do know your name is Rachel, and I just have to say I'm not responsible for anything that I do before 10 in the morning. Okay? So I'm a night owl. So sorry about that, and hopefully either you didn't hear it or you were very generous and didn't correct me. So that was really nice. I appreciate it. So hope wherever you're at, I hope you're having a good day. One other thing I just wanted to mention, here's a bag. We brought trash bags with us. Here's a bag that I'm going to pack out, and most of the trash in there is not ours. There was plastic bottles and all kinds of plastic bags and stuff. Man, if you're out packing, make sure you pack whatever your trash. Don't leave it out here. Take it home. Don't bury it, because animals will dig it up, and it doesn't decay if it's plastic anyways. So I want to encourage all of you to make sure you do that, and take some bags with you and pack stuff out when you go if you see it. It's everybody's job to keep it clean, not just the people that maintain the park. So this is the Sign for Site 10, and I just want to again agree with everybody that I've talked to and that we've talked to. This is one of the nicest sites there are. It's really nice. It's open. It's clear. You have a nice view in the fall when all the leaves wouldn't be here. But boy, it was nice and calm. The only thing that you could say negative about it is that the raccoons are really ferocious here. They are not scared of anybody. But we outsmarted them. We had our bag hung and they didn't get anything. So,
yep.
Anything to say, Dave?
Just that they're hungry. The raccoons are hungry. But we did not feed the wildlife.
That's right.
We were successful in that.
All righty. All right, head out to the trail. We're not gonna have any bears chase us and making too much noise. All right, so we've already got trucked out of here. It's 11:06, so that's early for us getting out. It was, what did I say it was, 8/10 of a mile?
8/10 of a mile.
So boy, that's an easy hike to a really, really beautiful site. I'll start putting this online, and then probably everybody will be here. If I come up again, there'll be like scores of people. But we just had one other person with us last night, and just us. So if you're retired and you don't have to be in great shape for this hike, as long as you can walk a couple miles with some weight on your back, this is a good one to take, and I highly recommend it. I'm out at Pleasant Hill Dam, which is the dam that they put across the creek here, and so it's a flood control dam, and this is not too far from where we hiked this morning. There's a nice little picnic area here and stuff, and there's a really pretty lake, and This is really neat. Boy, it's a beautiful morning this morning. Nice breeze blowing, and it's about 71. Boy, we couldn't have asked for a better day. And so, yeah, it's called Morning Glory Spillway here. I don't know if you can see that sign down there or not, but yep. So a little piece of Mohican for you. Okay, so we decided to come to the Dutchman in Belleville to celebrate our camping trip. We were eating the buffet, and oh my gosh, it is so good already. And the homemade dinner rolls are like melting in our mouths. So here's our at least first course. So
Yes, we're ready.
Dave goes, he's going to enjoy this one a lot better than we enjoyed that Burger King one after Baroque.
Right.
And I agreed. So this makes it the trip officially over. Hope to see you on the trails. Remember, if we can do this, you can do it too. So hope you're encouraged to get out on the trail. Let me highly recommend going up to Mohican. Almost all the sites are within about a mile of parking, and so it's a pretty easy trip for some of us old codgers that love to camp, but the bodies don't work quite as well as they used to. So hopefully you can enjoy it too.